Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our live franchise mode series with the Toronto Blue Jays on MLB The Show 25 as we move into the year number 10 postseason here in 2034. Captain Vladdy leading the way after winning his first career AL MVP in his age 34 season, no less. He's turned back the clock, and he is our captain moving into this postseason where we, as the only 100-plus win team in the MLB, are already in the ALDS, waiting to take on the winner of the AL wildcard between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. So we'll start welcoming everybody in and getting started at the 4-minute mark. Until then, we'll start getting everyone into the live stream. But if you're watching after the fact, like I said, you could just hop ahead to that around 4-minute mark. Intelligent Dice, welcome aboard, buddy. Let's go Jays. Looking forward to an exciting stream ahead. As we haven't gone back-to-back without a World Series in a very long time. We've had a lot of success in this series, from being a top team to a wildcard team. We've been at least very lucky with postseason success. We've had that. Now, is that going to translate once again? Can we continue to count on that? That'll be the question. So looking at our lineup here, this is how the lineup was to end the season. This was our lineup against righties, against lefties. Crazy to see Lance Harris, a 75 overall in here. He was the story of the season. Wendell Phillips made the September roster as well. Then you see, of course, the AL MVP, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We have two 99s in the order, Kai Ashton and Travis Bazzana. Incredible power. And even Churio at a 91. And then in the rotation, Sasaki at a 95. We're a very strong team. That doesn't guarantee anything. There's still a lot more to do. So I'll just take care of the last little YouTube things on my end here. Funnily enough, the last Blue Jays episode and the last 2 episodes ago, I should say, Red Wings episode, were both entitled Youth Movement for entirely different reasons. But, well, not entirely, but for different reasons. I doubled down on the titles there for both series. But now Captain Vlad, he's going to have to lead the way as the veteran on this team. MLB The Show, yes, very good. Episode number 26, Captain Vladdy, 2034 playoffs, yup. And we'll share it onto Twitter. And then we're good to go. Okay. If anyone has kids on the brain, it's me. Yes, it is. What's the due date there? Dice. Dice, an expecting father. Crazy. So great to hear. I remember, was it maybe a week or 2 weeks ago that you put in the Discord? So happy for you, my friend. 5/7/26, awesome. So, actually, no. Do I know? Is that month, day, year, or day, month, year? I'm not sure which system you're going with. And then for the pitching rotation, yeah, here's how we're looking. Schwellenbach was a bit of a disappointment this year, we do have to say. And we'll get ready to go in about a minute from now. Month, day, year, got it. All right, so June. Sorry, May. Saw the wrong number there. Okay. Yeah, last season saw us win 101 games. That was just, funnily enough, it's been 10 seasons. We've only won 100-plus games 3 times. DBCNF, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad you could make it. So it was a 100-plus win season, but only our 3rd in 10 years. We've had more World Series victories than we've had 100-plus win seasons, as we'll be trying for our 5th World Series title in the year in which we only won our 3rd 100-plus season. So even if we lose this year, we still have 4 World Series compared to 300-plus win seasons. Big year this year. We got a Gold Glove, a couple Silver Sluggers, an AL MVP, only our 2nd AL MVP of the entire series. And here we are at the 4-minute mark, ready to get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for episode number 26, year number 10 postseason. Captain Vladdy leading the way, having won his first career AL MVP last episode in our 101 season, yes. Moving into the postseason, we're going to be facing off against either the Rays or the Red Sox. We're going to be starting off at least with the roster we ended the season with. Coffey, Harris, Ashton, Bazzana, Vlad, Hanks, Churio, Sims, and Covington. So Michael Coffey in his now second full season. He bat 288 career high, of course. as he's getting better every season. A lot of that leadoff role, 154 hits from him in 124 games played. Well done. Lance Harris was the story of the season, 75 overall. He made the teams from spring training as a 73. He has 99 contact against righties. He bat .331 as a 75 overall. Our first round pick 9 years ago in 2025 finally made the MLB and bats .331 over the course of 84 games played in the show. Crazy. Story of the season. Kai Ashton, 99 overall, bat .287 with 42 home runs. Second highest total of his career in his first time as a Blue Jay, hitting above 40. Ridiculous numbers from him, and only an all-star appearance, right? And home run champion. No, that 2034? Yeah. He was home run champion? No, he wasn't. Is that a glitch or something? He wasn't the home run champion. Yeah, and a bit of a short, love it, at 5'9". Bazana, our other 99 overall in this lineup, bat .299 on the season, very fittingly, right? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at 34 years of age, 85 overall now, dropping an overall, but hits 41 home runs. His highest since 2021, doing it in 2034, 13 years later. Bat .291 on the year, 184 hits. I don't know what to say about this guy. 103 runs. Just his, first off, it's his first ever AL MVP. Then also another Silver Slugger, another All-Star appearance, and that was it for him. Yeah, so it's Gold Glove for Bazana and Silver Slugger for Vlad and Bazana. Yeah. JJ Hanks, bat .290, very good in his second full season as a Blue Jay. Good. Not a lot on the power, but good on the defense, good on the contact. Nice. Jason Churio, bounce back year. Wasn't a bad 2033, but he had a poor postseason. So hopefully a bit of an increased regular season. He played, yeah, it's true, he played like 48 less games and hit 5 more home runs. So it was a very improved season from Jason Churio, who dealt with an injury. Lionel Sims took over our everyday third base spot since Todd Covington took over the everyday catching spot. So Sims in his first full season last year, yeah, 81 games. Maybe call this his sophomore year, but much better than his 2033 season, batting .270, 119 hits, great progress, I guess you could call it, from him up to an 82 overall now. And Todd Covington up to an 82, or maybe down to an 82. Bat .300 last year, now bat .263 this year. So going down a bit as maybe the fatigue getting to him as the everyday catcher. Maybe we should boost his potential a little bit. He's been stuck at 82. I don't believe Sims well. On the bench, Angel Martinez didn't play it's actually 78 games. It's true, we had injuries in the infield. Yeah. So he bat .261 on the year. Very good from Angel Martinez. We signed him in free agency. Wendell Phillips played in 29 games. The stash from Indiana. He bat .304, which got him onto the postseason roster. Spencer Jones, 85 overall, bat .265 this year. Not bad in the outfield. And Carson Benj, the postseason extraordinaire, Mr. Clutch, bat .265. He's ready to come off the bench. Can't wait. And of course, our backup catcher, Cy Harder, not cry harder, but it might want to make you. Cy Harder, the Californian catcher, 81 overall, getting better. Stats weren't great this year, but everything going up. Very well-rounded player overall. All right. For the pitching rotation, Roki Sasaki, 95 overall, 3.92 ERA, 1.31 whip, 15 quality starts, and 2.7 wins above replacement. We picked up Sam Aldegheri from the Angels. Yes, Aldegheri from the Angels. He did okay. Yeah, up and down a little bit, but he did pretty well with us when we added him to our rotation. Vaughn Costa, career year. Zeke Logan, better than last year, we'll take it. And Spencer Schwellenbach, who was our secret weapon last year, okay. He was okay. George Mendoza and Robbie Coppola in long relief. John Jackson, Mitch Spence in mid relief. Clemente Acosta and Darrell Baisley in the setup. And Jose Castilla in the closing role. Welcome aboard, Hobbsy, one of our channel members as well. Dice and Hobbsy both in here with the data loyalty badge next to them. Go Jays. Glad you can make it in, Hobbsy. So there's the pitching rotation. There's the batting orders. Now let's see, who are we facing off against? Will it be the Boston Red Sox or the Tampa Bay Rays? Both difficult. The Red Sox, though, 96 and 66. There's 5 games back of us. Ended the season on a 6-game losing streak. And the Rays, 91 and 71. Either way, it's going to be a tough matchup. Let's find out. The Fisher Cats won the Eastern League. I think the AA and the AAA team both won their respective leagues. That's crazy. So the AA and the AAA both won. Now it's time for the MLB to do it. Rays at Real Deal Prime. Welcome on board. All right, let's see. We're facing off against the Tampa Bay Rays. That's a bit of a surprise. I thought the Red Sox would have pulled it off. The Rays. Have we faced off against Tampa Bay yet? No, it's always been a lot of Boston, but it's our first time facing the Rays in the postseason. Huh, how about that? All right, so Rays and Blue Jays in the ALDS, the other system, the other series, White Sox and Royals. In the NL, it's the Reds versus the Mets and the Phillies versus the Brewers. So let's check out this team here in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, there they are next to us, actually. All right, so they have Martin Sixto leading off, who bat 111 in the Wild Card Series. Jason Dominguez, Kyle Tucker, also bat 111, down to an 80 overall now. Tyler Locklear, who bat 364. Jacob Wilson, Sean Hamilton, Brendan Taylor, Alberto Figueroa. We've seen him before. Yeah, I remember seeing him in the past. And Thomas Sagesi. Either way, really poor bats. This guy bat 364. Locklear 364. Taylor 364. Figueroa 500. Everyone else like 220 and below. Some names on the bench. All right. Now for the pitching rotation, Ryan Lowry, 92 overall as their ace. Yep, makes sense. Quinn Priester, 86 overall. Kyle Harrison, 86. Sal Zhu, 85. And Ryan Parra, 85. So very good rotation with some good numbers in those. Yeah, it looks like the pitching got them past the Red Sox. And then in the bullpen, nothing too crazy. They have no closer currently. Someone's going to have to be in that closing role. Maybe they got injured? Could it be? Can we see injury lists? Injured list. They have Rhett Woodson. Maybe he was their closer. Yeah, looks like Rhett Woodson was their closer. So their closer is out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's big. And an 88 overall James Tibbs III out for 4 to 5 months. Whoa. Big opportunity for us here against the Rays. All right, so let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of the 2034 ALDS. We've never lost the opportunity for World Series in back-to-back years since years 1, 2, and 3. Year 4 and 5, World Series. Year 6, we lose. Year 7 and 8, World Series. Year 9, we lose. Now year 10, let's get back into the groove and start the back-to-back in years 10 and 11, if history is any guide to us. So Roki Sasaki on the mound versus Ryan Lowry here at Rogers Center. Sasaki on the mound. We'll keep this as our order moving into this game. And let's play ball for the opening of the 2034 year number 10 postseason. Martin Sixto flies out, Jason Dominguez grounds out, and Kyle Tucker strikes out. Michael Coffey, here we go. Some of the guys, the younger core, some of the guys have not won a World Series yet here in Toronto. Coffey grounds out. Harris gets a walk. Ashton walks. Runners on first and second already for Travis Bazana. 99 overall. Fielder's choice. Runners on first and second for Vladdy. RBI single from Captain Vladdy. That's why the title of the video is named after him. The AL MVP gets an RBI single. JJ Hanks pops up, and that's the inning. All right. Locklear flies out. Wilson strikes out. Hamilton grounds out. Jason Churio strikes out. Sims gets a single. Covington double play. All right. Taylor walks. Pick off pitch single. Pitch strikeout. Sixto fielder's choice. Runners on the corners for Dominguez. Fielder's choice. And Sasaki gets out of it. Coffey strikes out. Harris with a double. Ashton flies out. Bazana single. Runners on the corners for Vlad. Woo, another RBI single from Captain Vladdy. 2 RBI singles. 2 single RBI singles. Worth every penny for Vladdy. Yes, he has been. Hanks grounds out. That's the inning. 2-0 Blue Jays thanks to RBIs from Vlad. Tucker grounds out. Locklear flies out. Wilson walks. Pick off pitch. Strikeout. Churio strikes out. Sims strikes out. Covington hit by pitch gets him on first for Michael Coffey. Fielder's choice. Top of the 5th now. Strikeout. Strikeout. Fly out. That's 6 strikeouts now through 5 innings for Sasaki. Harris grounds out. Ashton singles. Bazana fielder's choice. Here's Vlad. Pop up. All right, top of the 6th. Sixto singles. Pick off pitch. Ooh, 2-run home run. 1 swing of the bat, and it's a 2-2 game. Tucker grounds out. Locklear error. Fielding error by the catcher. Todd Covington, then a double play. That'll be it for Sasaki. 2-2 game in the bottom of the 6th. Hanks flies out. Churio flies out. Sims will walk for Covington to walk as well. Michael Coffey, runners on first and second. Pitching change. Robin Quick coming in. Single from Coffey. The bases are loaded for the 75 overall Lance Harris. The first-round pick in 2025 gets his first ever postseason opportunity. Take that back. Opportunity this game, but first chance for something big to happen with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th at home. And he strikes out. Sorry, I lost my words there for a second. All right, Sasaki, you're going to come out. Let's go to John Jackson. 89 overall, John Jackson, our 4th round pick back in 2026. Crazy growth from him. Here we go. Jackson, ground out to Hamilton. Taylor singles. Figueroa strikes out. Suggests a Jesse, whatever pops up. Bottom of the 7th, Ashton flies out. Bazana strikes out. Vlad singles 3 for 4. Hanks singles. That's runners on 1st and 2nd for Churio, who flies out. Sixto line out. Dominguez walk. Pick off pitch, single. Pinch runner. Locklear. Good against righties and lefties. We'll just pitch, strikeout, and pitch, fly out. Well done. Bottom of the 8th, Sims against Roberto Peralta. Ground out. Covington strikeout. Coffee strikeout. Eesh. All right, in comes Jose Castilla, our closer with the tie game in the 9th. Hamilton ground out. Taylor walk. Pick off pitch, strikeout, and a ground out. Bottom of the 9th, a chance to walk it off. Here we go, 2-2 game. Lance Harris fly out. Ashton gets on base. The winning run is aboard. Bazana sack bunt gets him over. Vladdy, can something happen? 3 for 4 on the day. Singles, but not enough. 4 for 5. That's crazy. Runners on the corners. JJ Hanks has to bring in Ashton, and he does on an error. And the Blue Jays win 3-2. What happened here? Hanks reaches base on throwing error by second baseman. Okay, so Sagis, whatever his name is, overthrows first base, so Hanks would not ground out to end the inning, but Ashton comes in to score, and the Blue Jays win 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs to be player of the game, no doubt about it. Whew, what a great way to open up the postseason. Now for game 2, do we go to Aldegari or Von? I think we probably go to Von Costa here. Lefty is tempting, but I think we go to Von Costa here for game 2. Excuse me. And if we go to a lefty in game 3, Schwellenbach can be there ready to go. Yeah, we'll go Von Costa here for game 2 in Toronto. Sixto grounds out. Dominguez grounds out. Tucker grounds out. Very nice. Coffee walks. Great way to start. Steal second. Yes. Harris fly out. Ashton RBI single. That's why he stole. Good job, Coffee. Bazana strikeout. Vlad singles. 5 for 6 in the postseason. Hanks ground out. Locklear ground out. Wilson strikeout. Hamilton ground out. Churio walks. Steals second. Yes, he does. Sims RBI single. Oh, GM data with the calls. 2 stolen bases that turn into RBIs. Strikeout, line out, strikeout. See, if we didn't steal that base, it wouldn't have been a run. Taylor strikeout. Fly out, strikeout. Well done. Ashton flies out. Bazana flies out. Vlad strikes out. Top of the 4th, Sixto error from the 3rd baseman, Sims. Pick off pitch, fielder's choice. Pick off pitch, fly out. Single, 3-run home run. Von Costa was doing so well. That error didn't help us. 3-run home run, and it's 3-2 Rays. Strikeout. All right, bottom of the 4th. Hanks fly out. Churio fly out. Sims pop up. Strikeout, ground out, ground out. Bottom of the 5th. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Now the bats have gone cold. Single for Sixto. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Wow, 3 strikeouts from Von Costa in the 6th. He was angry. Ashton, Dax Fulton coming in now. Jedzia, Dax Fulton. Strikeout from Ashton. Ground out and fly out. All right, Costa's getting tired. He did well. He only gave up, look at that, 0.00 ERA because those were earned. Oh, that's true because it was an error. So no earned runs against him. 0.5 whip. 8 strikeouts over 6 innings. Well done to Von Costa. We're going to go to Mitch Spence now. He's been good in the postseason before. Ground out, strikeout, ground out. Nice. Bottom of the 7th. Hanks with a single. We got a steal. Yes, another stolen base. Is this going to be worth it? Strikeout. Pitching changed. Luis Patino coming in. Sims pops up. Covington flies out. Figueroa singles. Pick off pitch, line out. Pick off pitch, 2-run home run. So we give up 5 hits and 5 runs. Another 2-run homer. So, yeah, 2-run home run and a 3-run home run. Dominguez fly out, line out. There you go. Now we're down 3-2 with no bats coming alive whatsoever. We have 4 hits over 7 innings. Coffee walks. I'm not going to try to risk the steal. Harris RBI double. There you go. That gives us life. Thank you, Lance Harris. Ashton walks. Come on now. The tying run is on first. No outs. Travis Bazana 0 for 3 on the day. 99 overall Travis Bazana. Please, against a lefty. Double play. Bazana! And Vladdy grounds out. What a waste.
Take your base.
Walk, single, double play, fly out. Bottom of the 9th. Here we go. Hanks 1 for 3 on the day. Dylan Lesko coming in. Hanks gets a single. Churio, who's 0 for 6 in the playoffs here. We're going to go to Wendell Phillips. No, Carson Bench. Does he have some postseason magic in him? Yes, he does! Carson Bench gets on base with a single. The tying run is aboard. Runners on first and second. Lionel Sims coming in now. 2 for 6 in the playoffs so far. Do we have him swing? Do we try to bunt them over? What do we think here, AGMs? Do we swing? Do we bunt? What are we thinking? Well, I got a little sip of water here. Huge moment from Carson Bench. Postseason animal. Chickadee, welcome to the stream, and Jeremy, welcome as well. Perfect timing to get some thoughts from AGMs. We have runners on first and second, no outs, down by 2 runs. Does Sims swing? Does he bunt? Hobbsy says I lean bunting. Lesko's a lefty. Sims good against lefties. His bunting is only 41. That might be a problem. Even a pinch hitter. Jones has 52 bunting. Gotta make a decision here. Let's go bunt. Sack bunt gets him over. Runners on second and third now. Tying run at second. A sack fly brings in 1, and we gotta hope. So Covington, who's 0 for 3 on the day, and 0 for 5 in the postseason. 61-62 is harder. Covington, he has 82. Come on. Oh no, Lesko's a righty. But still 74. Todd Covington, this is the moment we need to see you. Yeah, we're going to swing here. We need you here, Todd Covington. You've been postseason MVP. Playoff MVP Todd Covington in 2031. Swing that bat, baby. Yes! Woo-hoo! Todd Covington! Clutchington makes it 5-5. A 2 RBI single from Clutchington. Oh my goodness. Single, sack bunt, and a 2 RBI single. Bases cleared, and it's 5-5. Wow, we made the right calls there. Thank you to the AGMs. Now the winning runs on first. Coffee, pitching change. Coffee, double play, and we're off to extras. All right, in extra innings now, we're going to go to Darryl Baisley. He has that crazy Ks per 9. Here we go. Figueroa grounds out. Sagesi singles. Pickoff pitch, fly out. Dominguez strikes out. All right, with a chance to walk it off here in Game 2. Lance Harris strikes out. Ashton strikes out. Bazana gets on base. Can Vladdy bring him home? Single. Vlad, what an animal this postseason already. JJ Hanks winning run on second. Single to load the bases. Oh my goodness. Can Carson Bench, the pinch hitter we brought in for his clutchness, he went 1 for 1. Now and that was even the tying run, correct? Yeah, Benj got on base and was the tying run. Can he now bring home the winning run? Carson Bench is into a fielder's choice. All right, 11th inning now. Tucker hit by pitch. Pinch runner, great. Pick off, real deal on his feet. A walk, strikeout. See, bases clearing double. Strikeout single. Ay.
Now pitching for the
Acosta strikes out. So now we're down by 2 at the bottom of the 11th. Oh, we fought so hard to get there. Then we give up 2 in the 11th. Quinn Matthews in here, starting pitcher. Sims gets on base with a single. Clutchington, on first, okay. Clutchington 2 for 5. The Sims now. No, we gotta swing. We can't try any sack flies here or anything. Yeah, we just gotta go for it. Michael Coffey 0 for 3 on the day. Sack fly. It turns out to be a sack fly. The tying run now at first for Lance Harris. A single. We're carving up Quinn Matthews here a little bit. Good. Now here's a chance for Kai Ashton. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Kai Ashton singles to load the bases. This is crazy. Matthews getting carved up. I think we got a sack fly at least in the tying run. Double play and the Blue Jays lose. No! No! Oh, Dominguez throws out Covington at home. Oh, that's devastating. And we lose in game 2, 7-6 in extra innings. Oh my goodness. On to the next one. That's tough. On to the next one. 1-1 series at Tropicana Field. We're going to have a lefty now. Logan or Aldegari? 68 clutch, 50 clutch. Sam Aldegari coming in. Wendell Phillips in the lineup. This is the lefty lineup. So lefty for us and lefty for them. Here we go. Kyle Harrison on the mound. 32-year-old, 86 overall, Kyle Harrison. Coffee singles. There you go. Sims fly out. Ashton double play. Dominguez ground out. Smith strikeout. Wilson ground out. Second inning. Bazana, Vlad, Hanks, Locklear, Sagesi, Vera. Nothing here. Third inning. Churio solo home run. Welcome to the postseason, Jason Churio. 1-0 Jays. Thank you. Ground out from Covington, Phillips, and Coffee pop up. Bottom of the third, Veen with a walk. Pickoff pitch, fly out. Double. Runners on second and third for Dominguez, who strikes out, and Smith, who grounds out. Well done. Top of the fourth, Sims strikes out. Ashton fly out. Bazana ground out. Wilson fly out. Locklear single. Sagesi walk. Vera double play. Vlad batting .545. He lines out. Hanks walks. Steal, yes. Churio fly out. Covington RBI single. The steal. That's the third time the steal works out. And Phillips strikes out. 2-0 Jays here in the bottom of the fifth. Veen with a solo home run. His first hit. Fernandez double. All right, Aldegari. One more fly out. Walk. All right. That's it. We're going to go to Acosta. Stay with the lefties. Hit by pitch. There we go. A walk and a run. Ground out a run. And strikeout. Thanks for nothing. 3-run fifth inning. I hate these pitchers. Coffee strikes out. There's a walk from Sims. Pop up. Fly out. Who cares? Ah, the bullpen's killing me here. John Jackson. Strikeout. Ground out. Fly out. Top of the seventh, need a run. Vlad gets on base. Hanks pitching change. Hanks flies out. Churio flies out. Covington grounds. Strikeout, strikeout, fly out. There you go, John Jackson. He's angry. Top of the eighth. Single from Wendell Phillips. His first postseason hit. Coffee, fielder's choice. Sims strikes out. Ashton, RBI double from Kai Ashton. That's exactly what we needed from our 99 overall. Thank you, Kai Ashton. 3-3 game. Bazana with a RBI triple. Wow. An RBI triple from Travis Bazana to make it a 4-3 Jays game. Vlad strikes out. All right. Bottom of the eighth. Jackson still in there. Ground out. Strikeout. Fly out. Top of the ninth. Can we extend the lead? Hanks fly out. Churio hit by pitch. Steal second. Covington ground out. Phillips ground out. All right. I'm going to keep John Jackson, I think. He's been crazy. Bottom of the ninth. Strikeout. Single.
Hitting for the Rays.
Goff. Tucker. Do I have a lefty in here? We have Zeke Logan. No, Jackson's going to stick. Strikeout. Yeah. One more. Pop up and the Blue Jays win. Well done to John Jackson, who gets the win even. And the Blue Jays win a tight one, 4-3. All three of these games have been won by a single run. Now, here we are in Game 4 with a chance to win this best of three. It's 2-1 Jays in this series. To close it out and go on to face the Royals or the White Sox, we are one win away. At Tropicana Field, do we stick with the lefty? I think we do. Zeke Logan on the mound. And same order, we're against a righty. Right? Yes. Sal Zhu. Joe, like Joe Guan Yu. All right, Coffee ground out. Harris solo home run. Welcome to the show, Lance Harris. Ashton strikeout. Bazana strikeout. Dominguez walks. Pop up. Caught stealing. Nice. Single. Caught stealing again. Don't run on Todd Covington. 2 caught stealing. I'm not sure if it was Covington or not, but it looked like he was running to second. Vladdy walked. Not picked off, but actually caught stealing, so yes. Vladdy walks. Single from Hanks. Churio error to load the bases. What a chance here for Lionel Sims, who gets... What? Sal Zhu walks in a run. Walk, single, error, walk. Bases still loaded. 2 RBI single from Covington. Life is good. Double play. Runner on first. Fly out. All right, that was a 3-run inning. And it's 4-0 Jays. Fly out, pop up, strikeout. Ashton, single, fly out, single. Runners on the corners. Churio, single to load the bases. Harvey Rosnoy. Okay. Rosny, is that what they said in the background? Sims grounds out. Veen will walk. Strikeout, walk, ground out. Top of the fourth, Covington walks. Nice. Coffee strikeout. Harris single. Ashton fly out. Bazana 3-run home run. That's the 99 overall we know and love. It's 7-0 Jays. Wow. Let's keep going. Double. Runner thrown out on the single. All right, Logan, we need to save some pitching energy probably. You're already at a half bar after 3 innings. Double, single. Let's pull you. I'm going to go Robbie Coppola, the rookie. 85 overall. Had 7 starts and 21 appearances in 2034. Strikeout, ground out. There you go. Hanks. Triple from JJ Hanks. Wow. Churio double play. Oh. Thrown out at home. That's crazy. Sim strikes out. What a waste of a triple. Leadoff triple, no less. Fly out, line out, walk, strikeout. Well done to Coppola. Covington strikeout. Coffee ground out. Harris strikeout. Line out, ground out, ground out. Coppola, what a machine. Line out, single, strikeout, strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, fly out, strikeout. 2 thrown out at home in the series is brutal. Yeah, good catch as well. Sims walks. Covington flies out. Coffee batting 125, man. In a 7-0 game, I'll let you swing, but we're going to make some changes here. Fly out, 0 for 5 on the day. That's crazy. Coppola, you know what? I might need you to start Robbie Coppola. I might need him to start. So George Mendoza, you finish this one off here. Single, double play, strikeout. Thank you. 7-0. Ashton grounds out. Bazana grounds out. And Vlad will single. Hank singles. Runners on the corners for Churio. 3-run home run from Jason Churio. This game's done. 10-0 Jays. Can someone else finish? Let's give an at-bat to Angel Martinez. Let's give him one at-bat. He grounds out. All right. Mendoza can finish it off. Walk, pop up, double play. How about that to finish off the series? Blue Jays win 10-0 and are through in 3 games against the Rays, winning in 4 games, winning 3 games to 1. Blue Jays are through to the ALCS. Let me see this here. Sorry, I'm just going to write it down in my files. Win Tampa Bay 4 games in the ALDS. All right. Great series. But some things to change in this lineup, I think. Michael Coffey batting 118. Maybe Harris is going to be our leadoff. Ashton 294. Hanks has been crazy. Maybe he should be a leadoff guy with his speed. I think he will be. Hanks will lead off. Churio, Sims, Covington. Maybe Covington there. Coffee reverse leadoff. Moving to the bottom of the order, but it's left all here. Do you want to change up the lefties at all? Maybe Harris swaps. Harris is great, but we need some batting throughout the order, right? That's tough. Any suggestions here on the batting order? Or maybe... No, I don't see anyone else who could really lead off. Unless we just give it a try and see what happens. Swap Ash and Vlad. We could. Yeah, I like that cheating heel. I like that. Left, right, switch. Right, left, left. Yeah. Simple. That's why I paid the AGMs. Thank you. Good call. And against lefties, same thing. Hanks will lead off. But Sims goes next against lefties. Because, yeah, Phillips is in the lineup. Exactly. Actually, Phillips should be higher up against lefties, probably. Maybe Phillips goes second against lefties. How about we had then, oh, on same thing, Ash and Vlad swap. Then goes Sims, Churio, Covington. Yeah, that's going to be it. A little swap there like that for lefties and righties. Okay, and for the pitching was pretty good. Aldegari was so-so. It was Spence who got eaten up, and Baisley. Yeah, Spence and Baisley got eaten up. All right, here we go. Who will we face in the ALCS? It will be the the Kansas City Royals. Have we played Kansas City so far? No, we have not. We have not played Kansas City. So the Royals and the Blue Jays in the ALCS, the Mets and the Brewers in the NLCS. Let's check out this Royals lineup. Kansas City, there they are. Kansas City, Matt Shaw, 81 overall, batting .417. Kevin McGonigal, batting .190. Luis Madrid from Puerto Rico, batting .500. Noel, batting .200. Rafael Devers, batting .353. Evan Carter, batting .111. Alcantara, Bernal, and Nelson, both batting .059. .059. Bench, nothing too crazy on the bench. And for the pitching rotation, they have Bennett Van Dyke, 88 overall, okay. Jack Leader, Jesus Quinones, Michael Hugh, and Ben Kudrna. My goodness. Andrew Lara, former Blue Jay, in the system, and Randy Schiff is their closer. 51 saves on the year. All right, interesting lineup. Here we go, Blue Jays and Royals, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 1 of the 2034 ALCS. Some changes to our batting order here at Rogers Center, and Roki Sasaki will start Game 1 of this best-of-7 series. Here we go. Leadoff single, great. Single, double play, single, strikeout. Nice start. Strikeout, single from Lance Harris. Vladdy singles, there's the change in the order. Bazana sack bunt for Ashton. Ooh, an RBI single from him. Covington pops up, it's 1-1. Ground out, strikeout, single, ground out. Churio pops up, Sims strikes out, Coffee flies out. Walk from Shaw. McGonigal single. Fielder's choice, strikeout. Well done, Roki Sasaki. Hanks with a walk, steals second. Harris flies out. Vlad, 2-run home run. Captain Vladdy, this title of the episode for a reason. Oh my goodness, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bazana strikes out. Ashton, solo home run, don't mind if I do. Also 2 for 2. Covington, solo home run, let me get in on the action. Don't forget me. And Jason Churio grounds out. 3 home runs, 2 of them being solo. 4-run inning, 5-1 Jays. Pop up, walk, sack bunt, fly out. Sims, solo home run, are you kidding me? This guy doesn't give up 64 on the home runs per 9. All right, yet another home run. Pitching change, yeah, Will Warren coming in now. Coffee single, finally on base. Hanks fly out, Harris walk, Vladdy with an RBI single. Bazana RBI single, double plates, 8-1 Jays. Ground out, triple, RBI single, pop up, one more, fielder's choice. All right, we'll change Sasaki now through 5 innings. Single, double play, Covington on third, strikeout. All right, let's go Robbie Coppola. Fly out, strikeout, ground out. Hank strikeout, fly out, strikeout. Double, is that the first hit he gives up? McGonigal, RBI single, first run the Coppola gives up. Double, strikeout, so double, single, double. Come on now, Robbie. Strikeout, ground out, walk, 3-run home run. Robbie, you're killing me, man. I extend my hand of kindness, and you spit on it. 8-7 now. John Jackson, hold us down, line out, thank you. Former Blue Jay Andrew Lara, line out for Bazana, single Ashton, strikeout, single, strikeout. 5-run 7th inning, strikeout, ground out, pop up. Bottom of the 8th, strikeout, fly out, walk from Harris. Vladdy strikes out. 9th inning, single, pickoff pitch, strikeout, single. I'm gonna trust him. Trust, pitch, strikeout. And oh wait, I forgot that was the top of the inning. Blue Jays win 8-7. Oh my goodness, I forgot that they were, I thought we were going to have to go to the bottom of the 9th. No, 8-7, Blue Jays win, and John Jackson finishes off the save in a very scary situation, we can call it. Huge save for John Jackson, and the Blue Jays win 8-7 after giving up 5 runs late in the game. That was a tight one, another 1-run game. 4 of our 5 wins have come by 1 run in this postseason so far. All right. Rogers center for game 2. And we're going to go back to Von Costa, who did well in 6 innings last time out. Yeah. Strikeout, strikeout, walk. 10 strikeouts for Von Costa. Pop up. Hanks with a leadoff double. That's why he brought him in that leadoff role. RBI single from Lance Harris. What an animal. Double play. Strikeout, walk, fly out, strikeout, strikeout. Von Costa's hungry. Ashton walks. Covington fielder's choice. Walk, strikeout, ground out. Costa has 12 strikeouts through 8 innings. Nelson strikes out. Now 13 through 8 1/3. 14 through 8 2/3. Who is this man? 15 strikeouts in 9 innings from Von Costa. What a postseason run he's having. Hanks with yet another leadoff double. Single from Harris. Doesn't bring him in this time, though. Vlad double play. Come on, Bazana, fly out. 15 strikeouts, no earned runs in 9 innings. Pick off, pitch, strikeout, single, walk to load the bases, and a grand. Doesn't give up a run in all postseason, and then there's a grand slam after his 16th strikeout earlier. That makes sense.
Take your base, ball 4.
Walk, double play. Error gets Ashton on base. Walk, double play. What a joke. And a ground out. Okay, goodbye, Von Costa. George Mendoza, get in here. RBI single, nice. Double play, ground out. Single. Defensive substitution. They got somebody injured, I guess. Harris 3 for 3 on the day and left stranded. It's 5-1. We're down by 4. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Single, single, fly out, fly out, fly out. Strikeout, sorry. Line out, single, pop up, walk, pitching change. Lionel Sims with an RBI single. Michael Coffey fielder's choice. We get within 3 runs now. Okay, I'm tired of Mendoza. Let's go to Spence. He didn't do well last time. Caught stealing, nice. Ground out, pop up. Jermaine Bradford. Walk from Hanks. Steal, yes. Strikeout. Single doesn't bring him home, though. Bazana RBI single. Runners on the corners for Ashton. Sack fly brings one in. And Covington singles for Churio to walk. Bases loaded for Sims. And he grounds out. We're down by 1. Out hitting them 10-6. Noel grounds out. Devers grounds out. Carter strikes out. Bottom of the 8th, we just need 1. Salazar comes in. Coffey grounds out. Hanks pops up. Harris strikes out. Haven't seen Castilla in a while. Castilla gives up a solo home run immediately. Thank you. Walk, walk, double play, ground out. You're a joke, Jose Castilla. And we need a run. We haven't hopped in yet this postseason. We're down by 2 here in the bottom of the 9th. With Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate.
Welcome in, John Schaub.
In comes Randy Schiff. Look at that glove.
Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vlad, 481 in the postseason so far.
Hey, look, we'll see how.
Yeah, that's why we haven't seen him in a while.
I just
can't
emphasize
trust
how
this
much
man.
that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just
Let's go,
such
Vladdy.
a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And there's a ball.
Forcing call to wall. Thank you.
Shiv, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a sinker.
Swung on. Nice
occasionally
little pop
uses a
up, and
curve.
he's out. Thanks for knocking Vlad.
Pulls it in for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
1 down. Here comes Bazana batting .269 in the postseason.
We'll hit next.
ALCS up 1 game to none. Down 6-4 in the bottom of the 9th of game 2. Sinker in there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that misses.
4-seam. Once again called the
It's a
ball.
to strike.
Second 4-seam that should have been a strike. Now called the ball. Thank you, Swung on. Is that fair? Yes, it is. Whew, that should be 2. That should be 2 for Bazana. Ball gets stuck a little bit there. Very nice. Oh, that was close even. But Bazana, yes, in there for the double. Very nice. Double for Bazana. And now the tying run is at the plate. Just stays fair down the first base line. Very nice. And just made it in there. Whew.
So digging in.
All right. Runners, just runner on second. Tying run, Kai Ashton. 99 overall, Kai Ashton. The tying run at the plate. Fouls off that first pitch.
You know the runner on second is ready to
Oh
push things
boy,
with
come
the
on,
speed.
Kai Ashton.
Base hits, probably
One
gonna be a
swing of the
big
bat.
run, so you really
Captain
have to
Kai, the
execute
Canadian, here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 1-1.
Anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it. In there.
Four-seam called a strike this time. Catcher loves it. 1-2. Come on, Kai, batting .391. We need you now. Captain Kai. Delivery. Ooh, swings on an inside pitch. And that's going to be, yeah, an easy little fly out.
And good defensive
boy.
play prevents
Should've
a
taken
run
that
from
for a ball.
scoring right there.
2 outs now. Comes down to Todd Clutchington, batting .333 on the postseason. Todd Covington has the tying run. It represents the tying run. First pitch, four-seam called a ball for the third time. Thank you. Now four-seam way up there, 2-0.
There's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what
He has an open base, why not?
Big impact for him in recent games.
Swung on, Covington, is that going to get down? Doesn't look like it. And that'll be the game. Kansas City wins in the ninth. Yeah, those 4 runs in the fourth killed us. Von Costa giving up that grand slam is what killed us. 1-1 series in this best of 7. As the Kansas City Royals have some life. Alright, on to game 3 in Kansas City. We're going to go with a lefty this game. We did 2 righties, let's go with lefty. At Kauffman Stadium. We're going to go with Zeke Logan. Yeah, we'll go with Zeke Logan. No, let's go, yeah, we'll go Zeke Logan. Zeke Logan's going to go in this one. All right, here we go. 1-1 series. Best of 5 starts now. Hanks ground out. Harris double. Vlad walk. Bazana RBI single. He's heating up. Ashton RBI single, but another runner thrown out. And Covington ground out. Could have been more, but 2-0 Jays. Great start. Williams on first strikeout. Fly out. Strikeout. Excuse me. Fly out. Double. Sims on second. Coffee grounds out. Hanks flies out. Strikeout, ground out, single, fly out. Top of the third, Harris will walk. Vlad strikes out. Bazana RBI double, runner on second. Ashton grounds out. Covington strikes out. 3-0 Jays, bottom of the third. Ground out, fly out, solo home run for McGonigal. 3-1 game. Madrid singles. Pick off 2-run home run. Thank you for nothing, Zeke Logan. Oh my goodness. Home run, single, home run with 2 outs. Home run, single, and home run again. Ground out. And it's a 3-3 game. Strikeout, ground out, pop up, of course. Single, goodbye Zeke Logan. He might be out of here. He might be out of here. I have not been impressed with Zeke Logan. Since that great rookie season, it's been downhill since then. Not impressed with the 85 overall, making $10.2 million next year. Robbie Koppel, you blew it last time. Here's your chance. Strikeout, strikeout, pop up. Good. Double. Quinones going to get changed soon. Hanks, then a double from Harris. Sorry, a strikeout from Harris. Vlad bunts him over. Bazana pops up. Walk from Coppola. Sorry. Pick off pitch. 2-run home run. Why do I do nice things? Why do I do nice things? Why do I bother? Baisley. Let's see if you can do something nice for me. Walk, line out, gives up a double, strikeout, a double, RBI, very nice. So a 4-run inning in the 5th. Because of the 2 relief pitchers. What else is new? Fly out, walk, strikeout, ground out. 7-3 Royals. Acosta. Strikeout, fly out, strikeout. Thank you. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout, fly out, double, strikeout, fly out. Top of the 8th, down by 4 runs. Vlad doubles. Bazana strikes out. Ashton strikes out. Covington grounds out. Call it a night. Just why change pitchers? Just call it a night. Trio walks. Caught stealing. Call it a night. RBI double could have brought in another run. Walk. Strikeout. Pitching change with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Single to load the bases. Travis Bazana strikes out with the bases loaded. Down by 3. Down 2-1 in this series. Yeah, last year we lost in the ALCS as well. The bats have gone cold. Might have to make some changes here. Schwellenbach, we're going to go to you. We can't trust many people out here right now. Cheerio 227 is killing me. Good defense, though, and he's fast. Carson Bench. Maybe his clutchness comes in for Cheerio. Could it be? Yeah, we're going to do it. Carson Bench in the lineup. Bring in the clutchness. Here we go. Pop up, strikeout, ground out. There's the start of the game. Spencer Schwellenbach, he was a postseason animal last year. Here's his chance this year. Single, double play, strikeout. Thank you. Strikeout, walk, strikeout. 2-run, oh my goodness. Carson Bench, we love you. 2-run home run. Why did we ever take him out? Carson Bench, 2-run home run. He loves the playoffs. Strikeout. All right, strikeout, error, strikeout, ground out. Who did that error? By J.J. Hanks. Coffee, fly out, ground out. 077 flies out. Ground out. Top of the fourth, walk. No. Fly out, double play. Strikeout, fly out. Ground out, strikeout, ground out. Ground out, fly out, ground out. Okay. One hit each in the top of the sixth. Fly out, strikeout, fly out. What a match here. Ground out, single. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Van Dyke going crazy here as well. Single from Vlad. Single from Bazana. Could this be the start of the end? Yes, Larrick comes in. Strikeout, fly out, come on, Benj. Woo! Walks to load the bases. Sims lines out. Ground out, double. Pop up. RBI single from Evan Carter. And fly out. 2-1 game in the top of the eighth. Ben Joyce comes in. Single from Coffee. Single from Hanks. Did their speed get faster, by the way? I think it did. Harris, RBI single from Lance Harris. Vlad pops up. Bazana, RBI single. We needed those. And Ashen with a strikeout. Hey, Tic Tac. Hello, matey. Not caught up, so just wanted to pop in and say, hey, hope you and the lovely lady are doing well. Thank you. Hey, that's very kind of you, Tic Tac. Hope the same for you and that lovely child of yours. Speaking of, well, not speaking of live streams, you joined a live stream. We'll be starting our new NHL 26 live stream next week, including your created player. So keep an eye out for that. Looking forward to getting that started. Our new live stream series on HLM 26 continues this week, and our new NHL 26 series starts next week, so I need a little extra time to create the players. But thanks for dropping in, buddy. Glad you're able to... glad you're able to get in the player, and thanks for stopping in to say hello. Runners on first and second here with a 4-1 lead with 2 outs and a pop-up. All right, bottom of the eighth. Schwellenbach's been incredible. Bellobach. We're going to pull him to try and save his energy a little bit and go to John Jackson, who's been our best relief pitcher. Leadoff double from the guy batting 071. That makes sense. Fly out, strikeout, RBI single, ground out. All right, ninth inning now with a 2-run lead. Carson Bench flies out. Sims flies out. Coffee strikes out. All comes down to this. We're going to give Castillo the chance to get the close here, but if he blows this, it's over. Leadoff triple. Nice. A guy with 64 speed and 0 stealing gets to third. Devers sacks flies. 1 out. Bases empty with a 1-run lead. Ground out. Fly out. Last one. And that was the last one. Great. That's because the sack fly. Blue Jays win 4-3. Schwellenbach, player of the game, striking out 6 over 7 innings. And the Blue Jays win a tight one, 4-3. 5 of our 6 wins coming by 1 run, as we now have a 2-2 series and a best of 3 with Kansas City. Yep. Over in the NL, Mets are up 3-2 over the Brewers. Kauffman Stadium, and we're going to go back to... maybe back to Sasaki. No. Aldegari. We're going to go to Aldegari here for Game 5. And hopefully Sasaki can close it out in Game 6. Alright. With this being a 2-2 series, here we go. Hanks walks. Great start. Steals second. Harris, fly out. Bring him home. Come on. Pop up. Ground out. Strikeout. Single. Fielder's choice. Stolen base. I forgot to pick him off. Ground out. Fly out, ground out, single, fly out. Ground out, walk, single, pop up, strike out, walk, steal, Harris fly out, Vlad ground out, Bazana ground out, exact same as last time. Fly out, single, double play, nice. Top of the fourth, Ashton ground out. Covington fly out. Churio walk. Steal second. Sims grounds out. Noel singles. His strikeout, single. A single gets him over. His speed went down. Wasn't that 64? Now it's 60? Am I crazy? Double play. Nicely done. Top of the fifth. Walk. Coffee. Fly out. Walk again. Runners on first and second. Fielder's choice. Runners in the corners for Bazzano. Walk to load the bases for Kai Ashton. Flies out. Single. Aldeguerri getting tired here. Double play. Nice. One more strikeout. We'll pull him now. Hits are 62 for the Royals, but 0-0. Walk from Covington. Single. Strikeout. Fly out. Strikeout. All right, Aldeguerri. Well done. 6 hits, but no runs given up. We're going to go to Mendoza. Fly out. Double. RBI single. Double play. 1-0 Jays. Harris, let's go. We need one. Coffee might need to sit. You're right. Harris gets on base. Vlad fly out. Bazzana fly out. And another fly out. Pop up. Single. Fly out. Walk. Pitch. Strikeout. Nice. Top of the 8th. Down by 1. Covington against Ben Joyce. Grounds out. Churio grounds out. Sims grounds out. What a joke. Who do I even go to? Spence, I guess. Ground out, strikeout. Nice. 9th inning, and we just need one. Michael Coffey batting 143. We're going to go to Angel Martinez, I think. Yeah. Play shortstop. We're going to go to Angel Martinez and enter the game. We just need one.
And John.
There we go.
Chris Singleton.
All right, down by 1, top of the 9th. No outs.
And now
Angel Martinez at the plate.
And the first
Takes
pitch
that
misses
curveball in for a ball.
And that's
There
a
you
little
go,
bit
forcing
high.
upstairs. What are they booing for?
Fastball for
Takes
a
the
strike.
2-seam in for a strike, 2-1. Let's go, Angel. Be our angel. Do that like if you haven't already for some good luck. Here we go. There it is. Little chopper. It doesn't get there. Out at first. Leave it like if you haven't already for some good luck. We need it. JJ Hanks at the plate batting .333. 2 walks today. And 2 stolen bases.
It needed to be made. That's helping
Down
your team.
1-0 here in the top of the 9th. Oh, a little. What's he doing? He's gonna bunt and get to first? Really? Fouls that. What are you doing there, JJ? Don't do that again. I'll say thank you. 4-seam ball.
1-1. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings on that. Fouled away.
Really going after him here.
1-2.
All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
There it is. And that's going to be a little pop up. All right, tying run at the plate. Down to our last out. In comes Lance Harris, batting .353 this postseason, the 75 overall. 1 for 3 on the day, representing the tying run. Good contact, but that's going to be a little fly out, unless it's going. No.
And that'll do it.
And Kansas City wins Game 5 to go up 3-2 on the edge of eliminating us.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense.
We did well. We just couldn't get a run.
Really attacking hitters,
We just couldn't get a run. We get 4 hits in 9 innings. What an embarrassment. 4 hits in 9 innings. Gotta make some changes here going into Game 6. Back in Toronto. Covington batting .219 is a killer. Martinez at short. 90 is fielding at 70. No, Bazzana's going to go to short. Martinez can play second. Try the order like that. Maybe Wendell Phillips. I'd like to get him in the lineup if possible. Oh, we forgot to get Benj back in the lineup. Oh, it's true. Cheerio out for a pinch runner, maybe. Carson Benj comes in. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Alright, the Mets and the Brewers are off to 7, and we want to force 7 now. Sasaki on the mound for Game 6, and we'll see what happens in Game 7 if we get there. There are some changes. Let's cross our fingers. Sasaki there. And yes, Martinez, Covington, Bench. Very good.
Play ball.
Let's play ball here in Game 6 on the edge of elimination to force this series to 7. Leadoff double. There you go. Some years is just not your year. Double, single, single. Fielder's choice, double play. Down 1-0. 3 hits given up in the first inning already. All right, Hanks. Single, steal second, then left stranded, right? No! An RBI triple from Lance Harris, an RBI double from Vlad Guerrero, an RBI single from Travis Bazana, a single from Kai Ashton, an RBI single from Lionel Sims, and then finally a strikeout. Wow. We go single, triple, double, single, 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 6 hits in a row before Benj strikes out. Martinez RBI single, Covington fielder's choice, back to the top of the order, Hanks flies out. What a crazy first inning. Okay. Thank goodness we're up 5-1. That's the start we needed to see from the bats. I've been so quiet. Walk to load the bases, Carson Benj, already a pitching change, fielder's choice. All right. Let's fly through it a bit. Pop up. 4th inning. Strikeout, strikeout, single, stolen base, fly out. Walk from Harris. Single, runners in the corners. Fielder's choice. Fielder's choice. RBI single from Sims. Pop up. Ground out. Strikeout, single, pop up. Bottom of the 5th. Ground out. Single, sack, bunt, fly out. Sasaki still dealing. Fly out, ground out, fly out. Bottom of the 6th. Single, double play, fly out. Sasaki, we can't risk the bullpen. Keep going. Ground out, fly out. Bottom of the 7th. Pop up, single, single. Runners on first and second. Strikeout, strikeout. Keep going, Sasaki. Single, fly out. Fielder's choice, strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Ground out, single, fly out, walk, fly out. 9th inning with a 5-run cushion. We have 15 hits on the night. Jose Castilla, don't blow this. Ground out, double, strikeout, ground out. Blue Jays win. We'll see you for Game 7. What a quick Game 6 that was, as Roki Sasaki made quick work of the Royals, striking out 6 over 8 innings, giving up only 7 hits and 1 earned run. 6-1 Jays the final. Off to Game 7 against the Royals, where the winner will face off against the Mets. We beat the Mets in the last time we were in the World Series in year number 8. In 2032, we beat the Mets in the World Series. Now they're back. Can we face them again? Whew. All right. Now, who's pitching for this one? That's the big question. Who do we trust to pitch here in Game 7? Von Costa was great, but just gave up that grand slam. I think it's got to be him. Schwellenbach has been good too, but he's a bit more tired. Do we go Costa, who's been amazing, minus that grand slam and a bit of struggles in like maybe 1 or 2 innings? Or Schwellenbach, who had a really good outing in his one appearance with less energy? What do we think here to the assistant general managers while I grab a sip? Yeah, gotta say hydrated. Hydrated for hydration for hydration. How do I work data into this? Hydration. Probably Schwell, says Hobbsy. Schwellenbach. Schwell for 4 innings and then switch. We could do that with the energy. All right. Schwellenbach and then their lineup that we had against righties. Let's do it. All right. Game 7 in Toronto. Shaw strikes out. McGonigal strikes out. Madrid grounds out. Great start from Schwellenbach. Hanks walks. Classic. Steals second. You know what to do, JJ. Defensive substitution. I guess they got an injury there. What happened? McGonagall's out. One of their top players in the outfield. That's big. Vlad walks. Bazana 2 RBI double. RBI single from Kai Ashton. Single from Sims. Line out from Martinez. Sorry, from Benj. Martinez grounds out. 3-0 Jays. Great start. Noel solo home run. Devers grounds out. Carter singles. RBI double from Alcantara. Fly out, line out. Eesh, not great. Single. 2-run home run from JJ Hanks. Thank you. He's been a huge piece of this postseason. Harris line out. Ground out, strikeout. 5-2 Jays. Fly out, single, double play. Thank you. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Top of the 4th, double, strikeout, strikeout. 2-run home run. Another home run. And it's 5-4. Ground out. All right. Bottom of the 4th, Martinez singles. Is that his first hit? Maybe, I'm not sure. Covington singles. Hanks pitching change already. Walks to load the bases. Lance Harris with the bases loaded. This is great for a 341 batter. Fielder's choice. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Placata. Grand Slam in Game 7 in Toronto. Captain Vladdy, 34 years old, AL MVP, a Game 7 Grand Slam, and the Blue Jays are up 9-4. Whoo! Ground out, strikeout, Grand Placata. Feeling good. Last inning here for Shaw. Ground out, fly out, strikeout, strikeout. Sims pops up, Benj grounds out, Martinez walks. Covington, fly out. All right, Schwellenbach did very well with a 5-run lead. Now let's go to Von Costa. Madrid flies out. Noel strikes out. Devers pops up. All right, bottom of the 6th. Hanks fly out. Harris pop up. Vlad solo home run. Why not throw another in there for good measure? 2-home run game in Game 7. That's crazy clutch. Bazana solo home run. Bazana Bazinga. Ashton single and a strikeout. 11-4 Blue Jays. Yeah, he's 34 now. Carter walks. RBI double from Alcantara. Ground out, ground out, ground out. Bottom of the 7th. Benj 0 for 3 pops up. Martinez flies out. Covington hit by pitch. RBI triple from Hanks. Why not? And then a ground out. All right, top of the 8th. Ground out, strikeout, fly out. Vlad, oh my goodness, it's a 3-home run game from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Are you kidding me, Vlad? When's the last time you saw a 3-home run game in a Game 7? Bazana with a double as well. He's been crazy. And a 2-run home run from Ashton. The power hitters come out in Game 7. It's 15-5 Blue Jays. We'll see you in the World Series. Single from Sims, single from Benj, hit by pitch for Martinez. You know what? I'm feeling crazy. Let's get Cy Harder in here. Bases loaded, Cy Harder, RBI single. Hanks with a pop-up. Harris with a 2 RBI single. Back to Vlad. Give me another. He's hit by the pitch. Bazana! Fielder's choice. Ashton fly out. 18-5 Blue Jays. What's the record for most runs in a Game 7? 18-5. Oh my goodness. Who can we not trust the most? We said it was probably Baisley, right? Baisley, finish this off, man. Fly out, ground out. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the World Series. Oh my goodness, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 6 RBI, 3 home runs, player of the game without a doubt. And we're off to the World Series. Whoo, take a second to breathe. So we beat KC in 7. Our first ever 7-game series victory. We've only been to 7 games twice in 10 years. The other time was the ALCS in year 4 against Boston. We beat them in 7 and then beat the Phillies in 6 in the World Series for our first ever World Series. Now we're off to the World Series for a 5th time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For a 5th time in 7 years, the Blue Jays are off to the World Series. Can they win a 5th title in 7 years? We are 4-0 in the World Series. Can we do it again? When we needed Vlad most, he stepped up along with the rest of the guys. Yeah, for the power guys especially. Look at this lineup. Hanks 333, Harris 333, Vlad 489, Bazana 327, Ashton 311, Sims 293, Benj 286, Martinez 333, Covington 256. Phillips has been okay. Coffee, goodbye. Harder 1-for-1 with his RBI. That was cool. There you go, Cy. And thank you very much. Now against the lefties, I think I want to do the identical lineup, actually. Maybe we swap Phillips and Harris. Harris out against lefties? Yeah, that makes sense. But he's been so good. Let's do the same thing minus that. Benj, Martinez, Covington. Benj, Martinez, Covington. Unless Benj comes out against the lefties. Yeah, let's get Benj out against lefties. Harder, and Harris can stand against lefties. Phillips can bat 7th. No. Harris, Hanks, Phillips. Yeah, like that. And for the pitching, Sasaki great, Aldeguerri great, Costa solid, Logan not that good, Schwellenbach solid enough, Mendoza good, Coppola probably not going to use him anymore, Jackson very good, Spence okay, Acosta good, very good, Baisley not good, and Castilla not good either. Now here we are against the Mets, who were the #1 seed, the two #1 seeds going at it between the AL and the NL. The Mets 96 and 66. Churio and Coffee banish the Shadow Realm? Absolutely. The Mets, they beat the Reds in 5 and the Brewers in 7. Huh. Alright, here we go against the Mets. We beat them in the World Series a couple of years ago. And now we face them again. Here we go. O'Neal Cruz, 80 overall at 35. There he is. Wyatt Langford, 93 overall. Mark Mitre, 90 overall. Sean Grant, 87 overall. Dylan Cruz, 98 overall. Francisco Alvarez, 89. Martinez, 86. Williams, 90. Vientos, 84. What a crazy order. The Shadow Realm refused them access and sent them back off to AAA. Wow, crazy order. 321, 437, 304, 364. Otis Franco, what a name. Royce Lewis, there he is at 34. He's a 77 overall. Zach Neto, sorry. And for the pitching, they have Thomas White, 91 overall. Great numbers. Really good numbers from Thomas White. Douglas McGowan, Simon Woods Richardson, yeah, Glenn Blake, Jonah Tong, Camilo Doval, former Blue Jay closer. No, sorry, I'm thinking of either the Expos or I'm thinking of... Yeah, I'm thinking the Expos. Gregory Santos. Former Blue Jay Gregory Santos, who we let walk in free agency. Yep. We didn't have the $7.2 million for him. And there's the former Blue Jay, Chris Bubick. Yes, our closer for a good number of years there. 1, 2, 3, full-time closer for at least 3 years, 3 and a bit. This year, 31 holds in the setup role. Now he's the closer, as I guess they have an injury or something, maybe. Here we are for the World Series. 2034 World Series, ladies and gentlemen. Get your predictions in. Leave a like if you haven't already, and let's do this. Game 1 of the 2034 final. The two #1 seeds going at it. And we're going to start with probably Von Costa on the mound. Yeah, Von Costa's going to start Game 1.
Play ball.
And here we go against the Mets. Leadoff double from Cruz, and then a double from Langford. Fly out. Single. Oh my goodness, Costa. I put all this trust in you. Double, fly out, single, ground out. Thanks for nothing. Pop up. Single from Phillips here against a lefty, Thomas White. That's going to be a tough matchup. Fly out. All right, strikeout, walk, fly out, 2-run home run. This game's already being put out of reach. Harris, okay. Ground out, single, fly out. Single, double play, double, ground out, strikeout. All right, that's it for Costa. Let's go to Mendoza. Ground out, fly out. Single, fielder's choice, double play. We have 5 hits but no runs. They have 4 runs and 7 hits. 6 even before this. Single, ground out, single, fly out, 6-0. All right, let's just call it a day. Just call it.
He's safe.
There you go. 0 runs. We got shut out 7-0. Call it a night. Call it a night and refresh because that pitcher was not going to do us any favors. Straight to game 2. All right. Let's go to Sasaki. We're going to need you to use up your energy a little bit here, Sasaki. We need you here in game 2.
Play ball.
What a joke that was in game 1. Single from Cruz to lead off, of course. Oh my goodness. Single, double, single, error, single. Martinez over 3 target. Walk, strikeout. Almost goes through the whole order. 4 runs in the first inning. Already another game we can just say this one's over. Single, strikeout, ground out. Ground out, strikeout, fly out. Walk, 2-run home run. This game's over already too. Game's over. Okay, there. I was waiting for that to happen. Finally, 4 runs. Okay. Vlad scores. Harris scores. JJ Hanks home run with Bench scoring as well. Good. All right. 6-4. Now we're back in it. Now we're carrying again. Very good. Cruz grounds out. Langford doubles. Now I'm done. Let's go to Spence. Fly out. Next is going to be Jackson. I want to save him for a bit of a longer stint if needed. Solo home run. Oh, sorry. That's for us. Carson Benj. My goodness. 6-5. Thank you, Carson Benj. Martinez grounds out. Covington strikes out. Hank strikes. Well, we got 1. 6-5. Ground out. Strikeout. Error from this pitcher. Mitch Spence. All right. Fielder's choice. Down by 1. Harris, pitching change. Ground out. Vlad with a single. Bazana double play. Thanks for nothing. John Jackson. Fly out. Pop up. Single. Fielder's choice. Xavion. Xzavion. Bottom of the 8th. Ashton against Contreras. Strikes out. Sims grounds out. Bench strikes out. Strikeout. Ooh, boy. All right, now here we go. Do we give it to Martinez? What's his speed like? Maybe we give it to Coffee. Hope he gets on base. I'm gonna say we go. Let's go crazy and go Coffee. And we're gonna go into the game. Because if he can get on base, we need his speed. Could have done a pinch hitter, a pinch runner even. True.
Chris Singleton, late stages of
Chris Bubick, here he is.
In the ninth. So digging in,
Michael Coffey.
That's a strike.
Forcing him for a strike.
Right through there for a
just watch those 4 seams fly by, man. Just watch those 4 seams fly by.
If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And then he swings on that. Okay, so at least we know that he's not going to be playing anytime soon. In the World Series, he gets called up, and that's what he does.
Any hope that opponent has in making some type
of just need 1.
Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps
Covington
everybody else relax a little
takes the
bit
4
to get
seam,
these
good.
other 2 outs.
Old man Bubick.
Takes low for a ball.
Was his stance illegal? I didn't realize that. Oh my goodness, they're watching all these 94-mile-per-hour 4 seams fly by.
Here in the late stages of game 2.
There you go. Thank goodness. Call the ball.
2-1. Swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And
there you go.
Outside. And that's ball 3. Hanks in the on-deck
Hanks
circle.
up on deck.
Get a chance to make a big impact here.
Let's go, Todd. Oh, were they? Didn't notice that. There you go. Fouled. No netting? Someone's concussed. There you go. Right to the second baseman. Covington grounds out, and it comes down to Hanks.
But it's still important to execute it to perfection.
321 on the postseason.
Harder than it looks, partner.
Hanks, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
There you go, JJ. JJ's on base. The tying run is aboard. Tying run at first, winning run at the plate. It is Lance, batting average Harris. 4 for 6 in the World Series, 2 for 3 on the day, 373 this postseason. Representing the winning run. Lance Harris takes that four-seam up high.
That one go for a ball.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get.
Leave that like if you haven't already for some good luck here in the World Series. Game 2. Four-seam called a strike there on the inside corner. Outside corner, excuse me, yes.
Base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the slider. Big swing and a miss. Let's go, Lance. Come on, Lance. Swings on that slider. Fouls away. Stays alive.
I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Another 1-2.
Ooh, great take on the four-seam from Harris. Great take on the four-seam. It's a 2-2 count.
I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste
Oh, goodness. Cutter. Great discipline here from Harris. Hard to lay off that one. Vladdy on deck. Full count. Full count down to our last strike. Lance Harris takes that for a ball. What discipline from Lance Harris. That's crazy discipline. Getting on base and advancing the tying run to second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate. Who else would we want here but Vlad batting .455. Tying run on second, winning run on first. Vlad with a huge swing and a miss on that four-seam, 92 miles per hour. Come on, Vlad. Swings on that. Oh, and it goes foul. Just like that, down 0-2, down to our last strike. Come on, Vlad. Come on, Vladdy. Swings, and that's going to be a little fly out. Oh, Mets win, and they take both games in Toronto to go up 2-0. We fought hard in the ninth, but it wasn't enough. Again, 4 runs in the first kills us. Horrible starts have killed us. Sasaki takes the loss. Horrible starts. Now, who's going to start Game 3 on the road at Citi Field? It's got to be Schwellenbach, huh? Or do we give a lefty here? Aldegheri. Let's go Aldegheri, then Schwellenbach after. All right, Game 3. Feels like a must-win, and he's already injured. He's already injured. How is Daryl Baisley here? Injured in warm-ups or something? How can I not choose someone else? Oh, my goodness. Fly out, ground out, strikeout. Wait. No, that was a glitch. Okay, it was us. Hanks, Harris, Vlad. Fly out, ground out, strikeout. Strikeout. 4 outs? It took us 4 outs to get out.
Take your base, ball 4.
Okay, I don't understand. Walk, fly out, single, pop up, fly out. Hanks... But he didn't walk. Hanks flew out. Yeah, what happened with Hanks is not even counted. It just jumped to Harris. Okay, I guess that's just a glitch then. Pop up, fly out, double, ground out. All right, error gets Cruz on second. Bazana overthrew it. Walk, RBI single, walk, double play, ground out. 1-0 Mets, top of the third. Pop-up, single, steal, line out, fly out. All these wasted stolen bases. Single, strikeout, fielder's choice, fly out. Top of the fourth. Single from Bazana, fly out, error, double play. Ground out, single, strikeout, caught stealing, nice. 5th inning now, strikeout, double from Covington. Come on, ground out, strikeout, somebody get someone home. Ground out, yeah, this is too good again. Let's bring in a righty against Mitre, who's way better against them. John Jackson comes in, fly out, nice. Grant strikeout, all right. Fly out, ground out, hit by pitch, that's what we need. Kai Ashton, let's go. Yes, Matthew, let's go. Solo home run Vientos. I can't believe how bad we've been here. Fly out, ground out, double, 2-run home run. We're going to get swept in the World Series, I guess. Strikeout. Down 4-0. Fly out, single, strikeout, Ground out.
3.
Strikeout, flyout, strikeout. Top of the 8th. Pitching change. Single from Harris. Let's go now. Double play, of course. Single, fielder's choice. Ground out. 9th inning, down by 4.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Okay, here's a double from Kai Ashton. Do you need to leave the stream, Hobbsy, come on, man. Something's going on. All right, runner on second. Sims at the plate. Walks. All right, runners on first and second for Carson Benj. Now we're going to hop in. Mr. Clutch, Carson Benj. Runners on first and second. We're down 4-0, but here's a 3-run opportunity. Runners on first and second, and Benj at the plate. Down 2-0 on the verge of going down 3-0 here in the World Series. Doval. Oh my goodness, meatball right in there, and Benj watches it go by.
One-run loss in the postseason. You'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Are you kidding me? Back-to-back meatball, 89-mile-per-hour sliders down the middle on a Sunday stroll, and Carson Benj watches them go by. Let's make it 3 for 3. Swings on that one. There you go, Carson. At the very least, advance a runner here, maybe. Not deep enough. Close to the warning track. He's tagging. He's tagging. Yes. Well done. Doesn't do much for us, but runner on third. All right. Runners on first and second. Benj advances the runner. Out comes Chris Bubic. And here's Angel Martinez at the plate. Runners on first and second. First and third, excuse me.
Doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Martinez at the
slider ball.
That's ball 1. That one
Four seam. These umpires love calling those corner balls. Okay, thank you. 2-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
There you go. There's something, and right to the outfielder. Barely had to move. Are we tagging? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, he's safe. Yes, he is. Ashton makes it home. Yeah, Dice, if I was on first, I would have run the moment that ball headed to third and not second. Exactly. Prevent the double play. We get a run, but here we are. Down to our last out. Runner on first. Covington at the plate. Down by 3. There you go, Covington. Right to the outfielder. Very good. Mets win. What a joke. 3-0 series. On the verge of being swept. What changes do we have to make here? I don't know. The Mets are just a wagon. We got a reverse sweep now. Does this team have a reverse sweep in it? Phillips is going to come in for Sims. And we're going to find a way to make that work. Who has good fielding out here? Maybe Benj is going to play third base. Yep. Benj is going to play third. He has 75 fielding, 91 arm strength, 79 accuracy. Benj is playing third. Phillips is going to play in the outfield. We need his batting average here. Sims, man, you're killing me. Coffee, Sims, all these guys killing me. The pitching hasn't been good, though, in general. Game 4. We have to win 4 in a row. It's going to start with Spencer Schwellenbach. We're against a lefty, though. Even better. Even more reason. Let's see. Jason Churio's going to come back in. Or should Benj. He's much better against lefties. So Jason Churio's going to come back in. And replace Sims. And he's going to play third base. Yeah, let's go crazy. Hop against Glenn Blake. Hanks pops up. Phillips, solo home run. Welcome to the lineup, Wendell Phillips. Okay. Ground out, single, ground out. Ground out, ground out, ground out. Line out, ground out, fly out. Single, stolen base, ground out, strikeout, ground out. Pop up, fly out, single, strikeout. Phillips 2 for 2.
Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe.
Walk, fielder's choice, double play. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Jays. Bazana fly out. Ashton walk, pop up, single. 2 RBI double from Angel Martinez. Our bases clearing double. A single from Covington. And a 2 RBI double from JJ Hanks. Pitching change, Brock Selvage coming in. RBI double from Wendell Phillips, who's 3 for 3. And a flyout, 6-0 Jays. That is exactly what we needed to start the reverse sweep. 1 down, 3 to go after this one. I'm already calling it. There you go, double plays and all that good stuff. Flyout, single, RBI single from Phillips. 4 for 4, Wendell Phillips. And a 3-run home run from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Don't mind if I do. 10-0 Jays. Where were these bats before?
He's safe.
Nice. All right, we got to save up Schwellenbach then.
Ball 4. Take your base.
We got to save Schwellenbach. We're going to go to someone who's not... Where's Coppola? Someone who's not going to start a game. But who... Yeah, give right away a single. Single. Fly out. Single. Fielder's choice. 5 for 5 is Wendell Phillips. 3-run home run Bazana. 13-0. Here come all the runs today when they don't mean anything, right?
3.
There we go. Fly out. Double. Ground out. Ground out. Coppola finish it off. Double. Ground out. Ground out. Pop up. Blue Jays win 13-0. Wendell Phillips goes 5 for 5 with 3 RBI. That was a save? 13-0. He gets a save? I guess he came in at the moment when I don't know. 1 down, 3 to go after a 13-0 win. 1 down, 3 to go. Do you believe? Vaughn Costa on the mound. Do you believe? Churio in at third, like we said before. Do you believe? Against Thomas White, their best pitcher.
3.
Strikeout, ground out, single to begin. Pitch the final 3 innings, I'd assume. I guess that's why? Just because he pitched the final 3 innings?
3.
Strikeout. Even if it doesn't matter the score?
3.
Strikeout, ground out, fly out. Ashton ground out. Churio singles.
He's safe.
Steal second. Harris fly out. Martinez with the RBI double. And a fly out. Grant pops up. Ground out, pop up. Hanks fly out. Phillips double. 1 for 2. Defensive substitution, okay. RBI double from Vladdy. Actually, it was, there must have been an injury there. Thomas White. Yeah, Thomas White is out. That's huge. Walk, double again, single. It's 6-0 now. Sack bunt, RBI single, ground out. 7-0 Blue Jays. That's a crazy, huge injury. Huge impact. Solo home run, Wendell Phillips. Where did you come from? I love you. Walk, double, keep them coming. Strikeout, strikeout, fly out. 8-0 Jays. Pop up, strikeout, strikeout. Ground out, single, double play. Let's keep these guys, save the energy. Save as much energy as possible. Let's go waste the rest of Coppola's energy. Keep going, Robbie Coppola. Ground out, pop up, single, strikeout. Double, hit by pitch, all right. Strikeout, 3-run home run, Kai Ashton, call it a night. Phillips 3 for 4, he's, what, 8 for 9, his last 9 at-bats? Strikeout, flyout, single, walk, strikeout, sack bunt, pop-up, single for Martinez. Covington, rest up a little bit. Let's get Cy Harder in here. Harder singles, he's 2 for 2 this postseason. Hanks sack fly, walk, RBI single from Vlad. Pitching change, double play, 13-0. Strikeout, ground out, flyout, Ashton singles, Churio double play. Harris, let's give an at-bat to Spencer Jones. First at-bat of the postseason, he gets a single. Martinez fielder's choice. Single, double play, strikeout. Harder grounds out. Hanks singles. Yeah, for relief pitcher, a reliever pitches at least 3 innings and keeps the lead. Oh, it just has to keep the lead. Gotcha. So that's a free save. Vladdy fly out. All right, finish it off. Double, strikeout, walk. There's the 1 run for the Mets. And line out. Blue Jays win 13-1. put up against their backs on the edge of elimination. They outscore the Mets 26-1. We get outscored 14-6 over the first 3 games, then outscore them 26-1 the next 2 games. Is he out there on the Mets? White 1 to 6 days, gotcha. All right. 2 down, 2 to go. What a crazy couple of games. Let's not stop there. We're not done yet. Do not go gentle until that good night. Rogers center. Who's on the mound? Like, in theory, let's say we win game 6. Who goes to game 7? Probably Schwellenbach, right? So Sasaki's going to get game 6 here.
Let's play ball.
And here we go. Did I put the right order? I hope so. Single right away from Sasaki. I'm going to pull him right away. Fly out, double play. Yeah, Benj at third base is the right batting order. Here we go. Single, fly out, double play. Ground out, fly out, walk. Strikeout, good. Strikeout, ground out, pop up. Fly out, solo home run. Walk, caught stealing, good. Ground out, pop up, ground out. Down by 1, top of the 4th. Ground out, walk. Pick off, pitch, single. No. That's it for Sasaki. We go to Aldegari. Pop up. All right, bottom of the 4th. Fly out, ground out, single from Vlad, ground out. Top of the 5th, ground out, single. Single, RBI, single. Runner thrown out, though. Could have been 2. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. 2-0 Mets here. We're going to out hit 6-2. Ground out, double. Carson Benj. Martinez grounds out. Strikeout, fly out, walk. Line out. Bottom of the 6th. Solo home run from Todd Covington. Thank you. 2-1 game. Pop up. Need the bats. Fly out, ground out. We need the bats. Fly out, line out, fly out. Bottom of the 7th, down by 1. Bazana flies out. Ashton strikes out. Phillips gets a walk out of this one. Benj, please. Carson Benj strikes out. We haven't done the bullpen in a while. Let's go to John Jackson. Gives up a single right away. 2 singles right away from John Jackson. Strikeout. He gives up an RBI single and a ground out. Down by 2. We need 2. Martinez against Contreras pops up. Covington fly out. Strikeout. Castilla. Pop up. Ground out. Single. Strikeout. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the 9th here in Game 6 of the World Series. Down by 1 run. Once again, down by 1 run.
Chris Singleton, late stages of this one.
Lance Harris representing the tying run
And now for the Jays.
in the bottom of the 9th inning here in Toronto.
Chopper right side.
Nice.
Grant. He'll do it
Very
himself.
nice.
And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Very nice.
Those plays can be tricky.
Chopper right to the first baseman.
It's always going to be smooth.
And that's 1.
Right there.
Here we go.
Guerrero Jr.
Oh, sorry. Did I say down 1? Yeah, I did say down 1 a couple times. My bad. Yes, we're down 2. My
1 for
apologies.
3.
All right, here's Vlad with 1 out. Down by 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Vladdy, big swing. Let's go, Vlad. Get out.
He's got it. There's 2 away.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Down to our last out of the season.
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Oh, we made another. It's gonna be the first time in the GM Data era that we lose in the World Series. We make it and lose in the World Series for the first time. 5 World Series appearances in 7 years, but now 4-1 in those 5 opportunities. Unless Bazana has a miracle for us.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be
There's
careful.
the
Not working with too big a
dugout
lead.
there for the Blue
They
Jays.
could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Delivery. Swung on. Okay, Bazana with some power. He's going back at the warning track.
And that's it.
But not far enough.
World Series
And the New York Mets are World Series champions. After losing to the Blue Jays 2 years ago, Bubic and the Blue Jays. Bubic comes back with the Mets 2 years later, with now the Mets to face his old team, the Jays. And they are World Series champions.
Special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right
Savannah
now.
Bazana came close. It was a nice run. It was a nice run. World Series. And you know what? Down 3, on the verge of being swept, we come back and win 2 back-to-back in Game 6. Down by a run. 2 runs in Game 6. We were close. It was a good run, one to be proud of, and not if we have to do big overhauls in the offseason. The youth will get better. If the youth is doing this, then imagine what they can do with a little bit more growth.
And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the
There's commissioner.
trophy to the World Series champs.
Bubic, Santos. At least we didn't get swept as well. It's not like, okay, we squeaked out 1 win. No, we had 26-0. Sorry, 26-1. 13-0 and 13-1. 2034 World Champions. The New York Mets' 3rd World Series in franchise history.
MLB The Show.
There you go. Sasaki called. Yeah, Sasaki, man, wasn't great. What do we do with our pitching next season? Because we have a lot of growth coming up in our system. Better luck next season. Thank you. Do we have some awards here? What do we have here? Playoff... Oh, really? The playoff MVP. Oh, because there's an AL and an NL. Got it. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. wins postseason AL postseason MVP. With his 5 home runs, 17 RBI, and 420 batting average. Bazana, first runner-up. Ashton, second runner-up. And World Series MVP is Francisco Alvarez. Cheating Heel says, I think we need at least 1 more option on the bench for infield and swap a couple of pitchers. Yeah, so next season, Sasaki 1, Costa 2, Coppola 3, Logan 4, Cordero 5, and then there's Evers and Stout. That could be it. Because Schwellenbach is going to be gone now, free agency. Aldeguerri is going to be gone, free agency. Unless Logan is a guy that we trade or something like that. We do need some lefties, though. Cordero's a righty, Evers a righty. A lot of righties in our system. Even the relief pitching. Ferreira, guys could be coming up. Theodore Jung should come up. Castilla could be a trade candidate. His season was pretty good, though, I have to say. Yeah. So in the end, for the stats, yes. Do we keep Logan? Yeah, I know. I agree. It could be a guy we move out. All right, so in those 17 games, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has 30 hits, 5 home runs, 15 runs, 17 RBI, 411 batting average. 30 hits from him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, or even you could say 6 players average a hit per game with 17 or more. 5 home runs from Vlad, 3 from Zana, 3 from Ashton, 2 from Phillips in just 5 games played. Phillips will be a full-timer next year. Covington, Benj, Hanks, Churio, all with 2 home runs. 17 RBI from Bazana, 17 from Vlad, 15 from Kai. 9 stolen bases from Hanks. Maybe we swap Logan and Sasaki for 2 good lefties? I wonder. Churio, 4 stolen bases, Coffee with 1. Batting average, Coffee batting 139. Sims 235, Churio 257. At the top, Jones 1 for 1. Harder was 2 for 3. Phillips 550, batting like what, like 7 for 20 or something? Actually, it was 11 for 20. What am I saying? 7. It's above 500. Vlad 411, Harris 328, Bazana 324, Martinez 323, Benj 320, Hanks 319. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 everyday players batting above 300. On base percentage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players above 350, everyday players. Slugging, 680 from Benj, 660, 658 from Vlad. OPS, OPS, Vlad 1.12, Benj 1.026, and wins above replacement. Errors. 1.0 from Vlad and Hanks, 0.9 Bazana, 0.8 Harris, and Phillips. He was crazy in his amounts of playing time. All the pitchers, Schwellenbach goes 3-0. Look at all the pitchers. 3-0 from him. Most innings pitched, 24.2. Baisley was not good, yeah. Strikeouts, Costa with 24. 24 strikeouts in 20 and 1/3 inning. ERA, 0.00 from Acosta. Very nice. Nothing from Acosta. 2.12 from Aldeguerri. Spence, 2.35. Yeah, Vlad was fantastic living up to the title. Prophetic. Schwellenbach, 2.5. Mendoza, 3.09. Sasaki, Coppola, up to an 85. We know, yeah. Zeke Logan, 1.89 whip. Costa, 4.43 ERA, but 0.98 whip. Excuse me. And sorry, we also want to see quality starts. 2 from Sasaki, 2 from Schwellenbach. Can we see Spence's career stats for a minute? No, sorry, I was just getting some water. I kept flipping through it while I drank some water. That was a great catch, though. I was muted. Spence's career stats, sure. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 full seasons, 4.5 years as a Blue Jay. He's had some good years in relief, we gotta say. Pitched 134 innings 2 years ago. That's crazy. He's had some good results. 35 now, though. He is signed on for 1 more year at $5.5 million. Wins above replacement. 0.4 from Schwellenbach and Costa and Sasaki and Jackson. He's a machine, he is. Mendoza, Coppola, Aldeguerri, 0.3. Negative 0.1 from Logan and Castilla. Yeah, the two guys we're thinking about saying, I don't know. And there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sim to the off-season. Pitching coach and third base coach need new contracts. We'll do that. Retired players. Brooks Baldwin retires at 34 years of age due to his ability. Brooks Baldwin, legend. So we have to sign a new player probably for $2.5 million to balance out, to make sure that we're not sliding by on, what's his name, Bo Bichette's contract. One of, if not the most consistent relievers we've seen in channel history. You think? Could be. Seiya Suzuki at 40 years of age retires. Wow. Joe Ryan retires at 38 with the Yankees. Ian Happ, Data 72 Hall of Fame nominee. Landon Knack, one of our legends here in Toronto. Never pitched in the MLB after he left us. Too bad. Oroyo. If you know, you know. The trade that got us Josh Rojas in the Pirates series. Mookie Betts into the Hall of Fame. Congrats. Crazy numbers. And now here we are. So next episode, we'll get into the staff and into potential free agency. So Schwellenbach is probably going to walk. Unless we give him 1 year, $23 million. I don't know if we have room for him. I would like to keep Tuukka Riisanen. Welcome to the stream. Reese's Pieces. What an honor to have you on board. Thank you for joining us. Carson Bench, we'll want to keep him for sure. Going to be costly, but we want to keep him. Aldeguerri walks. Martinez. Is he going to be our everyday infield platoon guy? I think we get better. So I think Schwellenbach, Aldeguerri, and Martinez all walk here. And it's going to be Benj we give a contract to. And we see what else we can do in free agency. Because looking at our lineup here, catchers, do we roll Covington and Harder again? We might. Parnell's going to be ready soon. First base, Ashton and Guerrero still there. Second, still Bazana. Third, still Sims, unless Rankin tries to make a push. Shortstop, still Coffee, unless someone else makes a push again. Outfield, Churio, Hanks, Jones, Benj, Phillips. That's 5 names. So should one of those leave? Should Spencer Jones get traded maybe? He's arbitration. Do we need to trade Spencer Jones potentially? Even Patrick Souza's going to be ready soon. And even Lance Harris is there too in the outfield. We want Wendell Phillips to be an everyday guy. Yeah, we have to think about that. And in for the starting pitchers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, like we said, Schwellenbach gone, Aldeguerri gone, Sasaki 1, Costa 2, Coppola 3. If Logan's out, it would be Cordero 4, Evers 5. But that would be with no lefties. We have no lefties in our rotation. For the infield, yeah, well, what's his name's going to be gone? Martinez is going to be gone, and no one's getting called up. I don't think. Unless maybe Mike Galarraga does. Yeah, I have to think about that. All right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2034 postseason. 10 years have now been completed with the Blue Jays in this series. Wow, it's crazy to think that we've done 10 years of this franchise mode, 26 episodes, 10 seasons, 4 World Series titles, and still more to come. So join us again, likely next Tuesday. Keep an eye on the Discord server for the announcements and the schedules. We'll be live later this week with our HLM Palermo Portobello's stream. That's our expansion Draft to Glory series. That's likely going to be Saturday. I'm busy Friday, and Thursday might be too tight, so I might have to push the Friday live stream to be Saturday. So that'll be Saturday, and then our new NHL series starts next week as well. Busy time here on the channel. Can't wait to get to all those different things. Plus, of course, Red Wings episodes and our NHL 26 franchise. So thanks, everybody. Leave any and all of your thoughts down here on YouTube or over in the Discord server, link in the description. And we'll talk more in the 2035 offseason starting next episode as we try to see, what little areas can we tweak but still allow the rest of our youth to continue growing, and, that youth movement that started, allow it to continue. All right, so let's go, Jays. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your evening, and we'll talk soon. Good night.